You've been waiting, maybe for months, maybe longer. You prayed the prayer, you did the right thing, you stayed faithful, and still nothing has moved. And somewhere in the waiting, a thought crept in that you haven't said out loud yet. Maybe God forgot. He didn't. But I want to show you something bigger than that. I want to show you what He's actually doing in the wait. Because the waiting room is not empty time. It's some of the most important work God ever does in a person's life. I'm Pastor Ben. This is day 128. Let's go. Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay. Appointed time. In Hebrew, moed. It's the same word used for the sacred festivals. It means a specific, set, deliberate moment. Not randomness, not God being distracted. A moment He planned before you were born. The thing you're waiting for, if God planted it, has a moed, a moment it was always going to arrive. And it is not arriving late. It is arriving exactly on schedule. His schedule, not yours. The delay you're experiencing is not a denial. It might be a preparation. God is not slow. He is precise. And what He is building in you during this wait is as important as what He's building for you. Both are happening right now in the quiet. Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Notice the order: soar, then run, then walk. That seems backward, right? Shouldn't walking come before flying? But Isaiah is tracking the actual human experience. In the beginning of faith, inspiration, mountaintop moments, eagle wing highs. Then comes the running, active season, moving forward, progress you can feel. But the deepest faith, it's the walking. The long, consistent, day after day, nothing dramatic faithfulness. And all of it is powered by waiting. That Hebrew word for wait, kavah, it means to bind together, to intertwine like strands of rope. Waiting on God is not passive sitting. It's actively wrapping your life around His, getting more and more connected to Him. The waiting is the strengthening. You don't wait until you're strong enough. You wait and become strong. Joseph interpreted the cupbearer's dream in prison. Got it exactly right. And he asked one thing in return. Remember me. Put in a good word. Scripture says, the cupbearer forgot him. 2 more years. Joseph sat in that prison for 2 more years after he had done everything right. If you've ever done the right thing and been overlooked, you know how Joseph felt. You worked hard and someone else got the credit. You stayed faithful and nothing changed. You helped someone and they never looked back. But here's the thing about Joseph's story. Being forgotten by the cupbearer put him in the exact right position to stand before Pharaoh at the exact right moment. The delay that felt like abandonment was the plan. The people who forgot you are not wrecking your story. They're just not the ones writing it. God is writing it. And He has not forgotten a single thing. Not a single faithful act. Not one prayer. Not one night you held on when you wanted to let go. The story is still going. Your chapter isn't over. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Did you catch that? Wait and be strong. As if waiting requires courage, and it does. Here's what nobody tells you about waiting seasons. They require more bravery than action seasons. In an action season, you have momentum, you have movement, you can see change, you feel like you're doing something. But in a waiting season, you have to hold your position by faith when every natural instinct says move, fix it, force it, make something happen. Taking matters into your own hands feels like strength, but it's often fear wearing a productivity costume. Real strength is staying put when God says wait. Real courage is trusting that He's moving even when you can't see it. Abraham got tired of waiting and created Ishmael. Saul got impatient and offered the sacrifice himself. Both moved before the appointed time, and both paid a price for it. You don't have to force the door open. If God is for you, He'll open it. If He hasn't opened it yet, keep waiting. Keep praying. Keep being faithful in the small things. The appointed time is coming. Romans 8:28 is one of those verses people quote so much, it's lost its edge. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. All things, not some things, not the comfortable things, not the things that make sense. All. That means the delay is in the all. The closed door is in the all. The silence is in the all. The thing that seems like waste, it's in the all. But notice the verse doesn't say all things are good. It says God works them for good. There's a difference. Not everything that happens to you is good, but God is actively working all of it in the direction of something good, something you may not be able to see yet from where you're standing. The waiting room you're in right now is not outside of Romans 8:28. It is Romans 8:28 in action. God is working behind the scenes, before you can see it, in ways you'll only understand later. All things. He is a God of all things, including this thing. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Be still. In a culture that glorifies hustle, that screams grind, that says your worth is your output, God says, be still. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is alignment. It's the posture that says, I am not driving this. You are. And I trust you enough to stop grabbing the wheel. There's a kind of rest that only comes in the waiting, not the rest of having no problems, the rest of having handed your problems to the right person, the rest of knowing that the outcome is not on you to manufacture, the rest of trusting that the God who set the stars in place has your situation handled. Your waiting room is not a punishment. It might be the kindest thing He's doing for you right now, slowing you down, deepening you, preparing the ground for what's coming. Rest in the wait. He is with you in this room, and He knows exactly when the door opens. If you're in a waiting season right now, drop a comment that just says waiting, and know that I'm praying for everyone who does. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Reboot Faith so you catch next week's series. Day 134, done. Keep waiting. Keep trusting.